This is the second most common form of anemia after iron deficiency anemia. Here, the inflammation, this anemia of inflammation is inflammation means it may be a chronic inflammatory disease, it may be a chronic infection. There will be some sort of tissue injury which is persisting for a longer time, or it is due to the carcinoma. Okay. So, what is the pathophysiology behind this anemia of inflammation? Okay, you know, there are something is known as inflammatory markers. It raises in the body when there is a inflammation. Okay, so every time I teach this inflammation, I ask all the students to remember just three cytokines, that is TNF, that is tumor necrosis factor, IL-1, that is interleukin 1, and IL-6. If you remember these just three cytokines, you will able to explain almost every form of inflammation. Okay, so there are some diseases where the primary response is through tissue necrotic factor. This includes various form of neoplasm and infection. What this TNF alpha causes, tumor necrosis factor causes, it reduces the response of erythropoietin towards hemoglobin. It occurs when there is a hypoxia or decrease in hemoglobin, erythropoietin go rise. Okay, so TNF alpha reduces this response, EPO response. First, second, this tumor necrosis factor through interferon beta act over the progenitor cells and inhibit differentiation to the RBC. Means it causes bone marrow suppression through interferon beta. Okay. Second factor is interleukin 1. It is seen in chronic, it is a pathophysiology behind chronic inflammatory conditions. One chronic inflammatory condition we are very well aware of is rheumatoid arthritis. And we are very aware of rheumatoid arthritis per se causes anemia. Okay. Then how it causes anemia? This interleukin 1 decreases the erythropoietin response against hypoxemia or hemoglobin level. Second, through interferon gamma, it causes bone marrow suppression. So leads to deficiency of mature RBCs. This interferon gamma in turn also inhibits the EPO response. Okay. There are few conditions. In fact, in every inflammatory condition, IL-6, that is interleukin 6, raises. What interleukin does? In the very iron cycle, we have read about the role of hepcidin. Hepcidin is a sort of hormone. It is secreted from liver, then it goes and inhibit the ferroportin. That is responsible for iron absorption from intestinal cells, breast border epithelium, that basolateral membrane. Okay, this IL-6 increases the hepcidin production. If hepcidin will increase, it is going to decrease the iron, and over and above it is also inhibit the mobilization of iron from macrophages, from other stores. Okay. Apart from this interleukin and cytokine mediated metabolism, it is also seen that in chronic inflammatory conditions, the senescent cells survive for a lesser duration. Means over and above of this suppression of EPO response and bone marrow suppression, there is also decreased lifespan of red blood cells. Okay, normal red blood cell lifespan is right in the chat box. After